Start the recording. Friday. It's Friday, 2038, 45 seconds, the year 2023, 11th month, November, and the 17th day. There's the close-up on the grain. Anyway, so using the iPhone app to record, and that keeps everything parallel. Otherwise, the private military credential audit app goes vertical up until the converter is brought forth. So, hello. There's that one. And then here's this speaker until hello. Need a little bit more volume. Yellow, hello. Yo. And might as well launch the foot pedal over here. There we are. Foot pedal is launched. Beautiful. Launching the foot. Hello. There is the beautiful. Everything turns on and off. Awesome. All right, got the fingertip nips on. Using quartz until gonna have to reconfigure this, and learning to be in trust instead of a big hurry, learning that all that's happening is needed. All that's needed, trust instead of getting over adrenalated. That's the King Robot rule, that over adrenalation. Realizing that haven't had a shower yesterday or the day before, so this is day 2 without shower, and it happens that way. Sometimes things get busy around here. Yep, the microphone needs up. Microphone up. Yes? Boot the cat. It's just entered the room as the engineer's approval. Natural sign. Mother Nature sign. So now to keep that everything away from the. So this needs to go over. This needs to go under that to keep that regulated. And this needs to go over here. Hello. Getting a little bit close to that over there. Testing. That's the C key. C. 6, 7, 1, 2, 1, 7, 6, 7, 5, 7, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 5, and then color the 5 note. And head up to the 1. 1. Or this would be a 4. 4, 3, 3, 2, 1, 7, 1, 6. There's the melody. And then A6, now a song. Miss the chord, then flowing with the 4 that came. Flowing with the sharp 5. I know that everyone so longs to be spontaneously. That's a sharp 5 to a E3, which is a movement in the D key, different from this C key that's so far being. The D key is this. Little buddy, the G sharp to the E note movement, which in the C key is a sharp 5 to a 3, which is that's an augmented 5th movement. And going down, an augmented 5th on the chart wall over here to retain museum shelf forever memory. The augmented 5th, knee on the wonderful material. That's a minor 6th is the augmented 5th. It's called minor 6th or augmented 5th. That's 4 frets down. Exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from G sharp down 4 frets. Now, one of the things with this Jackson guitar is that the acoustical version sound is coming very rattly on the speaker for some reason. However, the Vinnie Moore model, which is undergoing special illuminated restoration. Look at that. The Vinnie Moore. And the paint shall be stripped off as it's beginning here in the back. The paint shall be stripped off to natural wood color instead of painted black and white, dispelling the hologram. Otherwise, if that guitar was put together, then one could compare the Jack Daughter acoustic. Jack Daughter, loving sweet mama. Jack Daughter, that was a key change because it's supposed to be a D minor. That is the pre-climax note. This is is all spontaneous music. These shoes, these slippers are not allowing the wonderfulness. So there's the G5 and the CT G5 anticipating the distorted Randy Rhoads one. That's a 1 substitution with a 6, A6. That was a sharp 1 missed note. This thing keeps, every time I go forward, it keeps moving. Easy, tight. There, ah yes. Switch to the neck pickup. That's the Randy Rhoads Diary of quote unquote of a Madman song. That's the perfect fourth movement. B, A. Here's the Tony Iommi chopped fingers. The brother another thimble fell off during the electrical utility adjustments with the electrical system components, all the recording equipment. Everything was revamped a little bit. It was upgraded. All the tape labels or the tape notes, the notices, lawful notices, were all covered in wonderful. Here's the tape it used to be, and then it was all covered with forever protection. And of course, labeled. And there's the fine line Sharpies are over in the main power room. All the power switches have been labeled. All, and instructions and quick notes. Quick notes on the look at how the focus goes in and out on it. Switch to the N4 and look, much more clarity on the Minolta. LP. And then up here, there's the hit system to go to the record screen. And here it is for all the YouTubers in the public realm. So that was labeled. Of course, all the equipment, when the phone goes mobile, when the Xfinity Comcast gets hooked up, optic fiber link. switch back to the Sony. Now, that's for the private side, the lawful side over here. And eventually there's going to be a third camera set up to capture both, or to merge, have the two merge together. That's the atmospheric child. Lovely. And of course, then the smartphone is hooked up directly to the gigabyte record, which is automatically uploaded to YouTube after the buttons are pressed and configured. So, now that it's getting hot and the feet are tending to trip a bit, it's best to put on the wonderful Untrippables and strip down to the WWE Worldwide Wrestling event.
So, the lawful record over here on the private side, which is the Sony DVD recorder, is recording on a 4-hour LP setting for the old DVD RW negative discs.
And then switching for a closer, more vibrant view, Maxwell. And these have been, the content has been put on one disc. The small content that was on here was put on one disc. That's why the black line is there. Look at the faint Maxwell right there at the bottom. Removing some of the glare. Ah, there it is. The faint Maxwell. Looks like Lexum. Lexum. Returning back. Oh, look. Close up on the WWE Worldwide Wrestling trunks. The bulge. The Hulk Hogan bulge. Yeah. That all goes publicly on public television. All worldwide wrestlers on television. And all the audience enjoys the wonderful wrestling bulge, especially on the big screen when it's zoomed in, so it's easier to see every once in a while. The camera girl zooms in, especially when his balls are over the head of the other opponent. And the nice round cup underneath reveals the pleasure zones for the girls loving the energies. And the postal uniform. Fascism shall be red, white, and blue. And for you, remembering that there's two cameras here to look at. You all in the YouTube public audience, and you all in the private law. This is public legal for YouTube, private law for everyone. So, these shoes are going to go on. And of course, both these records are being are surveilled at the highest extraterrestrial Club Vatican levels.
So, the fire needs to be stoked again, so
there's the pick. Let's put the pick back. Turn all the fans on. Look at all the fans that have appeared in the house. 1, 2, 3, 4 fans. And then bending down to stoke the fire down here. Ah, yes. thing keeps turning. That's what it is. Aha, the air pressure in here is causing the vent to always turn. That's what's going on. All right. That's what's going on. That's why it's smoking a lot. Aha. It's like loading the fans had a big impact on getting all the ant particles. Getting all the ant particles. All these dragon's breath particles. So that nothing gets smolderly knifed. Yeah, the smoldering knife. Where did the smoldering knife disappear? When a rusty cloud fart and a snifflet rain dew. There's the smoldering knife to get the lovely. Aha, so that's what's going on. Now, the brothers shall enjoy less smack. Put a crusty wood on the fire for Krusty the Clown. Ah, that's what's going on. So the brother, it's so nice to figure that out. Look at the flickering rainbows did appear with the lawful side. Over here on the public smartphone, it's not flickering, but the lights are flickering on the yellow side, or the private side. On the rock girl transitioning, the rock man transitioning to the rock boy, or the rock girl. Wow, that was nice to know. And if the mobile phone was ready, I could zoom the jester's scepter. Oh, look at this! Look at the liver Fran. Abs are coming in with the exercises. That's these right here. It's not in the lawful screen, but it's being captured on the public. That's the smartphone, public side. A little bit on the lawful screen. So the brother gets automatic. Yes. Fans all around. 3 big fans were added in the rooms to filter the smoke out. And now all of a sudden the remedy to the smoke was just revealed. What's going on is the heat from the fire is causing the damper to close on itself. So there needs to be an aperture attached to the damper handle to keep it in the full open position. Wow. Here is a vice grip that could solve the problem. Powers. Now that handle is stiff. It doesn't move that easy. So something tells me that the ET Extraterrestrial Club Vatican has been moving that with their radio frequencies. So that's what's been going on, because there's no way that thing has been hit manually at all. So now, the eye, one more thing is added to the eye to keep the eye on the fire watch. Wow. 24 minutes into the hour. How nice it is that. Now this one's a bit tight. This one here is a bit tight. For some reason. This one here is a bit tight when the long part goes on the top of the finger. So he starts to put a dent in the finger right there. See that? Get the eye in 4. See the dent in the finger? See the dent in the top of the finger? It's there a little bit to see. That's because the top of that is digging in. It's digging in. The top is digging in. It goes on the top like this. So the top. So this part needs to go on the bottom. Then tape it up right there. So it needs to go on the bottom down there, like this one. That should alleviate the tightness with the Tony Iommi custom postal tits. So,
ideas shall arrive to keep that wonderful thing there. Hold on. For now, just use consciousness.
now back to the private. Now that everything is fanned wonderfully, get the fans all off. And the bedroom window has been shut. And keep the back door cracked a little bit. Back door is cracked a little bit. Now, if this light shuts off, yeah, it's a little bit more wonderful there. Now, there needs to be a dome cover for that light right there, because it's a bit bright to be staring at all the time. So I have to put, that has to go on the list. Light cover on the list. There's the list, the shopping list. There's the shopping list, things to get for the shopping list. Put the light cover. TV. There, light cover, TV room. Right there. See? Light cover, TV room. To it. Get this cord situated.
Everything's wonderful now. Look at this. Situate the microphone down a little bit to be able to look down. Angle it up this way a bit. Hello over there, law. Hello, private. Hi-low, law. Hello, private. No. Hi-low, private law. Hello, public robot. Hi-low, private law, soul daughter. Hello, public robot, legal, son, father, spirit. The whole on the pole, the holy on the pole. to the 6. C sharp is the 6th note. E key. Just singing the sweet notes, waiting for the chills to wander. Raise the volume. Need some Pope alcohol on this plastic. Please bless the Pope. Bless the microphone. He hasn't been alcoholed in a while, so all the bacteria gets very unsanitary and causes a sore throat. Put some in there, blow the alcohol around on the plastic. Through the holes, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes on a Shure 58 microphone after it's been customized. And the rip tip has been ripped off according to the She video, the Just Play Man 2 archives. YouTube, Roku. Now the brother's going to go to the next level and put some lure. Jack Daughter Jizz Juice Lubrication.
Jerkins, Ultra Shielding. Jerkins, Ultra Shielding with vitamin C, E, and E6. B6. C, E, and B6. B is the 6th note to the D key. C is the 1st note to the C key. E is the 1st note in the E key. But the C and the E substituted. This one's permanently set on B6 though. That is a permanent set. Now if there was no number after the B, then putting just a little jizz, just enough jizz stuff. There's some white jizz there. They got shot from the cock, or creamed from the pusa. Creamed from the pusa. Especially on the postal. Start getting lubrication on the postal tips so that they become naturally. Put some on the neck so the neck becomes naturally starting to be well lubricated. All up and down for the square back with a lower pudge, but it's not really that low at all. Look how thick it is. That's thick for a pudge.
This is so wonderful to be free. For the soul see let the power just naturally volume is the self. Now the brother shall turn the monitor off over here that's underneath the camera and see what the difference is in sound.
Without the what question, though. Now it's all coming from the backstage back here.
So, everything is nice and somewhat more relaxed, but it's still somewhat adrenalated, especially from drinking too much Yogi caffeinated tea. But, and the body skin being blocked for not having a shower to clean the pores. Back to one, back to 4, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 5, 4, 4, 5, 1. Minutes into the record. Next song. Hi La, hi Pub. Unlit people. And now just improvise. Turn the knee into the center fries. Bump and bump, need more room over here. This needs to be moved over this way more.
Yep, so there it is. I can see already. Yeah, so all this needs to be regulated here. All this loose stuff needs to be regulated. Move it over this way. And move all the Rockman pedal stuff over this way too. And get this stuff out of the way.
Ah, yeah, everything's much more centered now on the pub television. However, on this screen over here,
Need to adjust the camera so it needs to that way. So it needs to move away from the shelf over here. There it is. The center everything on the screen for the YouTube video. Look at that. Now it needs to go up a little bit.
that's somewhat wonderful. Look at that.
The shoes need to be seen. You got to get the shoes in there. So down just a tad.
Ah, there's the Wicked Witch of the West Red Riding Hood shoes.
Let's get this cord over that way. Out of the way. So, although it is a bit lumpy underneath here, brother does have a bit too much lump right there, so that this lump cord underneath the carpets here needs to be relocated a bit. Actually bring it out from underneath and have it riding down the center right there. Ah, yes. Much more. And then bring this cord over here. More so that way. And put that right there. Although it would be more wonderful if it went under here. But under, it has to be under this cord. So, no, it wants to be over that cord. Yeah. Over that cord. There. 45 minutes into the game. Ding dong, ring wrong. What is the same. Now the other camera wants to be adjusted a little bit so that there's more coming down. More coming down onto the head. Ah, yes. Not too much at the top of the head though, just a little bit lower. And the fire just crackled. Look at that. Just a little bit more up, just a little bit more up.
Beautiful. Now both are pretty much look the same. Now this finger is feeling a bit tight. This finger. This one a little bit tight. Needs to be loosened a little bit. So it needs to be, this one needs to be cut on the top a little bit. It's still getting in there. Get the light on here until another light shows up here. It's still a bit cutting in right in here. And then to reveal on here, it's still a bit cutting in right here. There it is. It's still cutting, and see that line coming across right there? So this needs to be cut, split on the top. This needs to be split on the top. So just get one of these knives right here and split it. Just get one of these knives right here and split it. Split it right there. Split it. So over here on the table area. There. The public can see it much more so than the private. Split it. There it goes. Now it's got a split on the top. It's got a split on the top to relieve the pressure. And the tape is in. Now this one here, the second one is the one that wanted that needed the adjustment. So wondering what it is. Oh, it's probably the top that wants to be also split. That's what it is. It's the top that needs to be split a little bit. There it is. And then put this back in the spot. Always keeping the tools organized. And the wood stove damper is staying wonderful. Putting this back on. And then cutting this a little bit because it's denting. It's denting the skin right here. So adjusting this corner right here. The corner right here needs to be snipped off. The corner needs to be snipped off right there. The corner. And snip off, round off, and snip the other side. And get the giant Mud Fossil University body part biology fragments and put them in the recycle bin instead of a big mess all over the place. Now this is the main reason why the main reason Mother shows up is to clean everything up. All right, get a little bit more off. So that it's on the cuticle fingernail more. Cut the edge here. There was a piece that fell down here. So there needs to be a waste basket in here. So brother needs a waste basket in here, add that to the list. Here's the small waste basket. One could put a small waste basket, well. All right, now this tape ran out, the jumbo roll. The jumbo roll ran out, so it has to be replenished. So we
going to use the regular duct tape, or cellophane postal service packing tape. Just put the finger back on and add some tape. Cut it. Cut the tape. And then just add some more going around. So just get a little bit here. Just enough to cut off. Just enough to pluck off. And that's all right. It split in half. It broke. It split in half. It broke, but it's all right. Not a big deal. Just patch it up on the sides here. Patch it up on the sides for both cameras, and use the extra one to go around the bottom. Get some type of even aperture, and then add a little bit more to the bottom. It's all just common sense, just thinking, yeah, well, some things need to be, add some protection to the bottom because there's a ridge there. Put some tape to, until the ridge is smoothed down, or, something, a ramp is put there. And this one's starting to come apart because of the lotion. So, got two cameras to give wonderful motherly attention to. A little bit there. See right here? Just cut it in half. And then put one on the bottom. Put one on the bottom. And then a little bit more to go around again. A little bit more to go around. So, not tightly, just snugly. And this one's wanting to fall off on the other finger, so just put an appropriate amount to wrap around this finger, around the middle one. Just an appropriate amount, so that somewhat, there. Now it's somewhat wrapped, and this should be wonderful. And cut this off, and put this tape shit, put that back in the recycle bin. Shut this light off, no need having that one on. Put the tape and the scissors back in spot. Everything goes back in the same spot after wonderful usages. Stoke the fire again. Now that the damper is staying open, you can open the door and not have all that wonderful smoke coming out. So here it is. Put the cord back in. Ding and dong, and open this door a little bit because there is a little bit of, just a small minute fragment of smoke right there. That's why the brother needs the Catwana wireless system. Catwana wireless system. Get a little bit of fresh air in here from the bunk and get that going. Like that. And that one's blowing up. Oh, there's a little tape on here, on the finger. A little tape on the thumb. That's gonna interrupt the grip. A little bit of Scotch tape on the thumb here. It's really on there too. It doesn't want to come off. It does not want to come off. Wow, it's on there. There's some sticky shit on the fucking thumb right there. There's some sticky. Starting to catch the edge. Seems like it. It's like there's some super glue. Brother did play with some super glue the other day. Let me get the file. Use the file and file it down on the fingertips. The thumb, it's on the thumb. There's something on the thumb. It's had a beating. It's the skin. It's coming up. It's had a beating. That's what it is. The skin has had a beating. Look at that. It's the skin. So, knowing that now, alright, shut the fan off, shut the door, unplug, shut the back door again. And then go get the file the thumb down. Okay, here's the file. Here's the file. To file the skin smooth. Get cameras and see what it looks like. Can feel the fragments being filed down. Got the close-up camera over here. Looks like I need the other file. This one. This one. This one. It's much more cleaner. There's for the public camera, and the private gets to see some weenie because the camera for this one is down here. You see how that looks. About as wonderful as it wants to get. Now, put this away. Put a little lotion on it. Oh, bang the guitar. The guitar was banged. Get a little lotion over here. Moisturize it. And put some of the extra on the elbows. Get some on the other one. Put some right there to get it on the other one. All right. Now back to the song, Dong Song. Get the court out of the way. Unlit People continues. This video is an hour in, so we'll go into part 2 on this video. On the public
robot, king side, legal king side. On the private, lawful, soul, motherly side, the queen with the child and the children, it goes for 4 hours straight on the hard DVD disc. Permanent analog record.
Aha. Digital over here needs to be accordingly, so shut that off, go part 2.